Hey friends, thanks for tuning in and welcome to my channel. My name is Maggie, and in today's video that nobody asked for, we're going to be talking about my empty products for, should we call it January? Because I've been using some of these for longer than a month. So these are just products that I'm completely out of, and some of them I'll be replacing, some of them I'm not going to be replacing, so let's get into it. Before we get into it though, let me do my intro. So my name is Maggie, and I used to be a micro influencer, and now I'm just a regular girl who posts videos of things she likes and sometimes doesn't really like on the internet like everybody else. So today we're going to be talking about my empty products. I have them all sitting in front of me here and my cup of tea. Let's get started. First, we're talking about this Madame Glam Blossom Cuticle Oil, and if you're seeing this and you've been a user of Madame Glam, then you know how long I've had this. I've had this for so long that they don't even make it like this anymore. But I absolutely love this. It's a nail cuticle and oil treatment. Now they come in like a pen. I think it's like one of those push pens, and you just press it and then apply it to your cuticles, which I kind of like. I'm definitely going to be picking up another one because one, not only does it smell really, really good, it does not dry out my cuticles. I don't like products that create another problem for you so that you can buy more products to fix. I like something that's going to attack the problem and fix it, and then that's that. So I can keep using the exact same thing. So Madame Glam, you have me sold. I used to have a ton of Madame Glam nail polishes, but I'm not enough of a nail girly to keep using them, so I stopped. Now I just do the press on nails that I'm always talking about. Next is my Summer Fridays lip balm. I actually just realized that I'm out when I went to go try to apply some before starting this video. I've seen that they have some new colors, flavors, texture. Let's check. Summer Fridays. They have lip oils now. Ooh. The only reason why I'm not a fan of lip oils is because if your lips are dry and you apply lip oil, not all lip oils are made the same. Some of them could just seal in the dryness that's already existing. You need to attack the problem before, fixing this with the solution. I don't know what the saying is. Point is, you need to hydrate your lips before you apply the oil because the oil seals in whatever is there. So if there's moisture on your lips, it seals in the moisture. If your lips are dry as hell, it seals in the dryness. But I'm curious to try the Summer Fridays lip oil because I know that their stuff is just so good. And they also have the butter balm in a bunch of different flavors, I guess are they called. They have vanilla beige, iced coffee, brown sugar, cherry, pink sugar. This is the vanilla one. This is the only one that I've bought consistently back to back, but I think it's time to try something new. Another skincare product that I ran out of, wait, this actually, I'll count this as one because I bought it as a set, but this is the Skin 1004 Madagascar Centella. This is the Ampoule, and this is the toning toner. Absolutely love these. I've been using these for years now at this point, and I had bought these two for the mister, and he liked the Ampoule because it was super hydrating and your skin just felt very like nourished and hydrated, and he didn't really use the toner. I use the toners. So we're out of both of those. I keep these in stock like consistently, so I already have one of these, but I do need to get an Ampoule. The Ampoule kind of hydrates your skin underneath the surface layer, so you don't feel dry, and then the toner obviously tones the skin. Make sure that the pH levels and everything are good. So absolutely love them both. Definitely will be repurchasing those. Next is this one that's been through a lot. I've obviously had this for a very, very long time. I was using it for my hair at first, but then when my son's hair texture started changing into more of my kinkier, coilier hair texture, I had to start using different products for his hair, like most babies do. He came out with like a baby perm with a head full of hair, and it was very easily manageable. But once it started changing, I had to change the products. So here we are. This is the SheaMoisture Coconut and Hibiscus Kids Extra Moisturizing Detangler with something with silk, slippery elm, and marshmallow extracts. I absolutely love this for his hair. This was the only time he would ever let anyone else besides me touch his hair because no one else could figure out how to detangle the hair, and I don't blame him. He still has really thick hair. Like, he has a miniature afro and it's the cutest thing ever. But products like these help me kind of get a comb through it on a daily basis, especially when we're brushing in the morning. The next few products I'm talking about are for eyes and brows, basically. So this is my Merit mascara. This is the Clean Lash Mascara. Absolutely love this. I'm completely out. I mean, dry. So I need to get a new one. But it is so dry that it wouldn't even close properly because it's just done. But absolutely love this. I think I've talked about this in multiple videos at this point. This one is not quite empty, but I just hated it so much that I stopped using it. Is it empty? No, there's so much of it. See, when brands launch certain, anyway, I'm not gonna say what I'm thinking about this because it could work for somebody else. Next is this Maybelline, what's this called? Express Brow. I bought this when Mented was kind of doing their rebrand and restructuring and all that stuff, so their products weren't available for purchase. But I picked this up, I think, at Target. I don't really frequent CVS like that, so I'm pretty sure I got this from Target. But the thing that irks me about brands who do this, see how this looks? It's super ashy. And I don't know, when you're putting out a product like this, I'm genuinely curious who it works for. Because I can't imagine that a very pale skinned girl would want to use... You know what? You never know. You never know. But all I know is that for me, it did not work because it just made me look casket ready with my brows, and I just could not stand it. This is the Maybelline Express Brow Ultra Slim Pencil in the color. It was supposed to be like the darkest color or the second darkest color. I don't see it on here, but it doesn't really matter. It's not good. I wouldn't recommend it. That's just that. What came in to save the day during this Mented hiatus was the Revlon Color Stay brow pencil. This is an OG of mine, like so good. I think this was when I first started doing my brows, was when I started using this. Is the Revlon Color Stay brow pencil. Absolutely love this. I think once I found Mented, because their pencil was much finer than this one, I switched over to Mented. But oh, it's so finished. I can't even push it up anymore. Okay, let's see if I can get it close to the camera. This is what the tip of it looks like. It's kind of shaped already, so if you're doing your eyebrows correctly, it's easy to line. There we go. It's easy to line it up, and then you can get as crisp or as bold of a line as you want. And then it comes with a spoolie as well, so you can see it here. Really, really good for the brows. Very easy, and the color match was amazing. The product itself is it's slippery, but it's also waxy in a way that helps keep the brow in place. If you're very greasy, it will rub off. That's just the kind of formulation it has, but it goes on very nicely. So I would suggest, if you are oily and you want to use this, I would suggest you use a brow gel after that. I think Merit has brow gels that hold it in place, and it's also kind of like tinted, so then you can have very full looking brow if that's what you're into. Next is something that I hype up so much to the point that whenever we get guests in this house, people are going home with one of these. I'm not purposely buying it and giving out to guests, but people who use it in the bathroom are like, this is amazing. And I'm like, I will get you one. This is one of those products that whenever we get guests in the house, they end up leaving with one because it is so amazing. Whenever guests use the little toiletry kit that I put in the bathroom, this is one of the things that always gets complimented. I started using this randomly. I think, oh no, what are they called? Dr. Lee. These two dermatologists that have a show on YouTube. I guess it's a podcast style show, but I watch them religiously. And for a while, they couldn't stop talking about LaRochePosay. I'm not one to buy products from people anymore, just randomly, because influencing has just changed. People aren't always as honest as they should be. But this is one product that they kept talking about, and I'm like, okay, you sold me. Let me try this for myself. Let's see if the hype is real. And it is. It is so good. This one is the LaRochePosay Extra Dry Skin Body and Face Triple Repair Moisturizing Cream. It is absolutely phenomenal. Let me tell you something. I have really dry feet. I mean, recklessly dry. This is the only thing that hydrates and keeps my feet hydrated throughout the day and even till the next day. So absolutely recommend this. If you have dry skin, it stays on. The formulation is very creamy. It's very thick. It's very rich. So if you don't like feeling like that, when you first apply it, you'll definitely feel it kind of sitting on your skin for a little bit, but it absorbs into your skin in a very short time. I haven't seen any side effects that I didn't like. Obviously, I wouldn't keep using it if I did, but 10 out of 10 would recommend. And these are all products that hydrate the skin deeply. And one of my favorite things about the whole thing is my favorite. One of the things I love the most is that it's good for everyone in the family. My son has sensitive skin. His dad has sensitive skin. I don't, so I use whatever I want, but I'm able to use this on my little baby. He's not a baby. Oh, he's 5. I use this on my toddler, and he does not have any breakouts, no sensitivity to it. It's really great. Absolutely love it. 10 out of 10 would recommend this if you have dry skin. Even if you don't have dry skin and you just want hydration that's going to last all day, do it. It's so good. I even went and bought the face wash. This next product, I have a lot of mixed feelings about it. I have mixed feelings about it because it is so good, but it's also $52. It's $52 for a 15 milliliters, 0.5 fluid ounces of eye cream. I know. I know. I don't really know how to feel about it because I like products that work. And I know that there are products that work that don't cost $52. So when I see something that does work and they're charging $52 for it, I'm like, no. What is it that makes this worth $52? I will say, oh, the crusties are coming off. I've finished this for a while. It's been empty for a little bit. But this is the Skinfix Triple Lipid Collagen Eye Treatment. Absolutely amazing. This is completely empty, as you can see here. I decided to invest in myself and buy skincare that I thought would give me the best results. I can be stressed, but I don't want to look like I'm stressed. I don't want other people to look at me and see how stressed I am. You know what I mean? This is one of those things where I went and spoiled myself for. I absolutely love this because it was very hydrating. I used it every morning and night. You just massage it into your eyes and it helped get rid of the fine lines. And it wasn't quite wrinkles, but the skin was very easily, what's the word? Very easily, when you want to test for hydration on your skin, you pinch the skin and see how long it takes for the skin to come back down. If it goes back down immediately, you're good. If it stays up, you're dehydrated, right? Don't pinch underneath your eyes. But to test for the hydration under my eyes, I was just kind of like playing with the skin or whatever. And you could just tell like it would leave fine lines for longer than what I wanted to see. Anyway, this fixed it. This was what helped me kind of get my skin back into shape, at least the skin underneath my eyes with the fine lines and not wrinkles. With the fine lines and not wrinkles, it was really, really great. I love that for my skin. I just can't get behind the fact that it's $52 though. But you know what? Maybe that's the challenge I'm going to have for myself. If I can find something that works just as well, I'll let you guys know. But otherwise, this is it. I'm gonna keep coming back to this. And it helps that Skinfix is actually one of those brands that it's one labeled a clean brand, but also is backed by dermatologists. So dermatologists are the ones creating these products. So I don't know, maybe I have not found anything else that's worked as well, that's cheaper. So I'll get back to you guys on this. Still mixed feelings. This I mentioned in my Amazon purchases. I think my last video, the Amazon purchases, I mentioned this in there, but I'm completely out of it. This is the Beauty of Joseon Green Plum Refreshing Cleanser. I was just looking for a cleanser that would just clean my skin, basically. Nothing extra special. It wasn't necessarily healing or doing any sort of extra things. It just did what it needed to do, which was cleanse my skin so I could apply my skincare products. It's very, if you're young, I think this is good for your skincare. Like kids. If you're young and you don't have a lot of skincare problems that need addressing, this would be good for you because it doesn't really do anything else besides cleaning the skin. But if you have hyperpigmentation or if you have excessive acne or cystic acne or whatever, like if you have skincare problems that need, well, then again, when you think about it, if you have problems, you probably need the basic things. I don't really know how to categorize this one. It's a very basic cleanser. If you're looking for something that does a little bit more, this isn't something I would recommend for you. But if you're looking for a basic cleanser, this is 100% it. This one isn't necessarily a skincare product, but I love this so much that I want to talk about it. But this is the Zero Alcohol Act Anti-Cavity Fluoride Mouthwash. I honestly plan on doing like a whole video on this because I bought the kids version of this for my son and I got so pissed off because the ingredients, the type of shit that they had in his mouthwash that was so unnecessary. Some of these products were labeled on the kid's bottle, says that it could cause developmental delays in your kid. So anyway, long story short, this was recommended to me about a year and a half ago by my dentist because I accidentally left my whitening strips. I don't know what happened. I had stopped whitening my teeth for a very long time. And then we were supposed to be going somewhere, so I decided to whiten my teeth the night before, except I ended up falling asleep with the whitening strips. Imagine bleaching your teeth overnight when you're supposed to leave it on for like, what, 30 minutes or something like that? Yeah, my teeth were sensitive for weeks, and I don't think my teeth have been the same quite since. Anyway, so he recommended to use this as a mouthwash to kind of help keep things regulated, I guess. I don't know, but it worked so great that I decided to use it for my son's teeth because he is a kid who likes to brush his own teeth. So this kind of helped keep things nice and clean all up in there when he does. I don't give him to rinse with. I pour it on the toothpaste. And ooh, one of my favorite features of it, I thought it was really, really cute. Oh my gosh, this is so tight. One of my favorite ooh, one of my favorite features of it that I thought was super cute was that you squeeze it. You squeeze it, and then it gives you the right amount of mouthwash to use, and then the excess just goes back in the bottle, which I thought was pretty cool. It's the little things. Last on my list is this thing that I first got for my face, but it ended up for my lady parts, and I loved it. Um, Men, you can click off now if you're watching this video for whatever reason, but this is for the ladies. There's no secret. I have PCOS and I talk about it all the time. I love talking to people about it. I love learning new things about it. This is one of those things that I wish someone would have introduced me to, and I don't know if people already know about this. This is the Thayersnatural Remedies pH Balancing Daily Cleanser. Come to think about it, is this supposed to be for your lady parts or for your face? It didn't say. With PCOS, a lot of things tend to happen down there. Any slight change in anything could affect you. It could change your pH balance, bacterias, all those things, right? So you want to keep the place as clean as possible, as dry as possible. And I don't mean dry like the dry, like not moisturized, because you don't want any kind of situations coming up and growing there. But this pH Balancing Daily Cleanser, originally I bought it for my face, but now that I'm reading it out loud, I think it was meant for your lady parts. Anyway, long story short, this is the only thing I've ever used that did not mess me up. Typically, usually like on a day-to-day basis, I'm okay. But when I have my lady time on the rag, whatever you want to call it, that feels appropriate for you, I use this for an extra cleaning because situations get crazy. Especially when you have PCOS and you bleed a lot like I do, you definitely need all the help you can get. So that is one of that is one of those cleansing things that I have used it for months and months now and no problems at all. It doesn't throw off my pH balance. It doesn't, it's really good. It's just really good. If you're one of those people that are sensitive to, first of all, I never recommend using a lot of these things that are on the market. Not even, what was it, honey pot? Oh, I have PTSD from it. It used to burn so bad. And I'm like, this can't be right. This cannot be right. But everyone is hyping it up. And I was like, I want to try it too. I'm like, this doesn't feel good. There's no reason why I should be washing and it doesn't feel good. Anyway, so got rid of that. Tried this. Amazing. 10 out of 10. Would recommend it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my Empties video. And I hope to see you in my next. Hold up. Are you subscribed yet? Because we just hit 1,000 subscribers. So let's keep it going.